when I create something, I want to watch it and get the chill or like know, oh, this is something that's real. These are conversations I have with my sister all the time. We started talking about what it means to be normal, what that means, what it means to be considered abnormal, and how our identities influence that, and the world around us, and us being Black women and how we're perceived. But then also, you know, I asked her. I remember the first thing I asked her was, "When you wake up in the morning, do you feel Black?" And I don't. I feel like this is my body, and I feel like it's the world telling me what I am, and it frames how I move throughout the world because perception of other people, it's a mutual thing, and so in turn how I react versus how other people react to me based off of their preconceived notions based off of mine, that influences the dynamic that I have with people.
People are so negative when they don't go outside. That's why everybody's so negative now, because it's quarantine. This is such a dystopian scene. Smart ass. I'd say, well, yeah. Who am I trying to impress? School's over. Okay. But, just so I can feel normal.
When you wake up in the morning, do you think you're Black?
No.
I don't either.
You don't either, right?
No, when I wake up in the morning, I don't. Like, this is just my body, which is why I just...
Right.
I don't know. Like, it's kind of unbelievable to me, I guess, that, it's really is everyone else reminding me what race I am? It's like I just wake up in the morning and this is, like, me. Like, I can't explain it.
It's just the skin you're in.
The skin that I inhabit. Like I said, I don't know what I'm afraid of more. Failing or being successful. I'm afraid of both of them.
But if it doesn't offend people, it's not genius. It's just normal. So that's why you can't be afraid, because that difference is what, you don't, if you're a garlic, herbs, and cheese, Lay's potato chips, why are you upset about the basic ass people who can't swallow you? You taste better, and you're more different, and everyone recognizes that. That's what comes with being different. Some people don't like their status quo to be rocked.
I don't like to use different. I don't like that word. I say normal adjacent. Because my different to someone could be normal to someone else.
Right.
So I say normal adjacent because
I don't know. I don't want to live a normal life. I guess that's what I'm scared of.
What do you mean?
Just living a normal life. Not really.
You're afraid of living a normal life?
Yeah. Having a husband. Because a part of me is like, I don't want that. But then the other part is, you can live. It's like no one's happy with what they have.
Is everyone else reminding me what race I am? It's like I just wake up in the morning and this is like me. Like, I can't explain it.
It's just the skin you're in.
The skin that I inhabit. Like, but I'm disconnected from my body in the sense that I know that I'm more than that.
I don't like pictures anymore. I think you're good with pictures because that's your career. You look at pictures in a different way as me, but when it comes to, like, I don't take pictures to put on Instagram. I will take pictures, like, last summer I took pictures all the time, and I found myself looking at those pictures when I'm sad. I never look at them when I'm happy, because when I'm happy, I'm in the present moment.
Do you trust white people?
No.
Your boyfriend's white.
I don't know.
Or like me being queer or something, like I'm just reminded of it. Whereas
Right.
it's like I can't just
Be.
yeah, I can't, like I don't like to think about what and who I like all the time.
Right.
It's just I don't trust people, white people. A white person is fine, but white people as a whole. My thing with a white person is, if so with me, a level of distrust is like, as long as I know in this society a white person can go back to just being, I don't really give a fuck about nobody but myself because it really doesn't affect my life.
Yeah, they can.
How can I ever really be assured, I guess, that someone genuinely won't do, you know?
Well, like, okay, for instance, I know, like, I trust Brandon. I can trust him. I trusted every white person I hung out with. You know? I think that I attract good people because it's not just anybody, it's just a good person. They just happen to be white. But the thing is, when shit hits the fan, it just, you feel like they're white, you know? And that's the problem, and they don't understand that. And so Brandon said he wouldn't do that to me, but the thing is, if we didn't work out, I don't know, he's attracted to black women, so, you know, but even then, he'd tell me stuff like his other relationships weren't like this, and why is our relationship not normal? And I was like, you were living in a fucking fantasy.
People are so quick to try to figure out who I am that they don't ever really just try to accept. Like, why do you have to ingest everything? Why can't you just accept it? Why go through the whole thing of processing what somebody is or what they experience? Just accept it.
When you have expectations, you get disappointed. So that's why you shouldn't. You have the expectations. You just have standards. So then you're not disappointed. You're just like, okay, my line's crossed and I'm done. But like, you don't have that emotional hurt with it. You know. I'm a human. I like being loved, and they don't love me. They don't even like me, and I can't do that. So that was the ideal way of humans to live. Because there were no pictures. There were no pictures. You might have had a letter from them. So people probably, once again, same things. They probably looked at their old letters from that person. But there were no pictures, and pretty soon it helps, you know. That person's out of sight, out of mind. But now, you're curious about a person, you can just do a quick Google search. Their LinkedIn will come up, their Facebook will come up, their Instagram will come up, their Twitter, maybe even YouTube. And Lord help us if you were in love with someone who's fucking famous now. Like, so in like a week or so, my Facebook will be permanently deleted because you have to be off of it for 30 days. And I'm happy about that. But I can't ignore, sometimes I get like, I want to jump on it, but it's not healthy at all. And most people in this country aren't healthy. So I'd rather be doing what they're not doing and seeing if something different works for me.